Hello Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome or welcome back. This is Monica with the Lynx Tarot. We're jumping in here with the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle, and this reading is covering approximately 30 days. All right, Gemini, you got Obsession and 14, which breaks down to 5. It's time to get out of your head and back into your heart. Okay, so for those of you who are creative, if you're writers, anything creative, okay, it's time to put that on paper, so to speak. Maybe literally in your writing or drawing, art. Get it out of your head. Some of you need to get some physical exercise, probably in nature, to get these thoughts out of your head. Time to get out of your head and back into your heart. Okay, so if you've been worried about something, frustrated with something, change the energy by doing something different. And we have synchronicities. Yeah, you want to pay attention to these synchronicities. We have another master number here, 44. So if you want homework, look up 44, 11, and 14. Why did I say 11? But 14, 5, 44. I don't know why I said 11. Did I? Well, it must mean something. Allow the magic to unfold as synchronistic events lead you in a new direction. So Gemini, yeah, you might be getting bored, and the boredom might be triggering anxiety, right? And then that could be causing you to be overly focused on one thing that you just don't want. You want to get rid of. It's not right. You want to fix something. Try and get out of your head and into something that is tangible, like you can see a change in. If you go cook something, well, there's a change there. You're using your hand, you're mixing things together, cooking, baking, whatever. You're mixing things together, you put it in the oven or whatever you do, it comes out, you have a new creation, right? And it feels good, it's productive. Not that you have to be productive if the goal is to, get out of the anxieties. Look, the Eight of Wands can represent anxiety, but we can turn this into reaching a goal. Pick a mini goal that makes you feel satisfied. This has to do with communications. There's an important communication coming in, and these communications could be going back and forth. I think this is something that you want, someone you would want to talk to. Two of Swords, okay, so again, get out of your head and into your heart. And what does that mean? Okay, it's easy to just say that or suggest that. What does that really mean? So what feels good to you in a healthy way, right? Like, what do you want to do? If you're saying, oh, I haven't ridden my bike in ages. I used to love that. Maybe it's time to ride your bike. Stuff like that. That's just an example. Allow the magic to unfold. There's synchronistic events, signs, symbolisms too, that are trying to tell you something. We have, look at this, the Sun. This is the most positive, abundant card in the deck. This can represent good health, having to do with you, your loved ones, your pets, okay? So always know that tarot readings are never medical advice, just reading the energies. Gemini, I feel like there's something deeper wanting to come out in this reading, so I'm just going to pick more cards here and try and tap in. Don't miss something because, say, someone else is sort of obsessed with you, like trying to get your attention. Gemini, you get that so much, and I don't want to be a broken record in my readings. With the Knight of Swords, King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, yeah, there's money increase for many of you listening. For some of you, something you've been paying a lot of money for, you're going to find a way to make that bill cheaper. I don't want to say cheaper. How about less? Look at that, the Two of Cups. So there's the arrows of love here, and the Two of Cups, the Knight of Swords is someone saying, You know, Gemini, this is what I'm getting, okay? Knight of Swords doesn't always mean this. But there's fast energy and someone saying, Gemini, I love you. I want to be with you. It could be, will you marry me? It could be, will you partner up with me? I feel like there's a strong profession of love here. And yeah, so we have another abundant card here. I felt like I wanted to cut and look at the bottom, and we have the Empress. So there's some Taurus energy here, and the Sun and Empress, where's the Sun? Up here. The Sun and the Empress have a lot to do with abundance in all ways and beauty, enjoyment, feeling grounded, feeling nurtured, or maybe you are nurturing somebody else, or pets, or grandchildren, or your own children, something like that, and there's satisfaction in that. So what I'm getting here, I'm just going to go with the specific messages that come to me. Sometimes I kind of push them away and try to keep it to a very general reading, but if it's coming up, then someone needs it. I'm picturing somebody spending time with their child, maybe an adult child, maybe your grandchildren. Okay, so it doesn't matter like what age, but you're spending time with them. I do see younger children too. Maybe you're doing something creative with younger children or teaching them something. And that's what gets you out of the dissatisfied, overly focused on your dissatisfaction feeling when you start doing something with someone. You could be coloring with a kid, or maybe for yourself, but I'm picturing someone doing something with someone else. Like, let me show you how to do this. And they love it. They're very engaged. And when you're sitting down with someone, teaching them something, and they're very engaged, that helps ground you. Okay, I'm getting playing guitar too. Either someone listening is a guitar player, you like to play, or you want to learn. That will be very grounding, and it will stimulate the mind and the intellect, but also the emotions. So balancing the heart and the head. Okay, something like that. Music, guitar specifically for some of you, but it doesn't have to be. That's what balances the heart and the head. Okay, just playing scales can do that. Okay, you don't have to create a masterpiece. The Knight of Swords and the Two of Cups. So someone is like, Gemini, I want to be with you now. I want you to work for me now, or they're just really wanting to be with you, but they're kind of rushing past here. Don't miss the opportunity, because there's a good match here, a good connection. Could be in love, and it also could be with something else. Could be in work, of course, because these readings are always like money, love, career, any important situation going on in your life. I feel like I want to say, don't miss something by rushing or by being too focused on one thing. I want to look at this card. I'm going to get out of your head, back into your heart, which is what I'm getting with the Two of Swords too. Okay, so with the Two of Swords here in the middle, we have the King of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. Okay, so the King of Pentacles is grounded. He has money. He maybe has land. Maybe you're trying to decide what to do with your property or your land, and you want to see some results here, like with the Three of Wands. You want to put something out there and see some results, but at the same time, you don't. Somebody feels stuck, okay? I was going to say at the same time, you don't want to feel stuck. Because having everything we need can, it's a good thing, right? But we can become dissatisfied because there's something more to life that you're wanting to feel fulfilled, okay? So it doesn't mean turn away from the material, right? Like we need a roof over our heads and comforts, and we need these things. So it doesn't mean to turn away from that, but adding something of substance to your life, I think, is what you might be needing now. And some of you have been searching for that, and it has become way too intellectual, exact, almost robotic, like, okay, I want to reach this goal, so I'm going to take this step, this step, this step, and this step, and this step. But then you miss out on, or you can miss out on the emotional connections with, you know, someone you click with. Let's see what we have from Tea Leaf. Did I show you? Wait up, what? The Sun and the Ace of Pentacles and Judgment. The Judgment has to do with a higher calling. You're being called to do something now, right? And the way to not miss the signs that lead you in that direction is to pull your tunnel vision away from whatever that thing is. Change the energy, change the scenery, change your schedule. Go, like if you go to a park, go to a different park. If you go to a gym, go to a different gym. If you go to a library, go to a different library this time. Ace of Pentacles and Judgment. So whatever this is could be lucrative for you, but that's not the main goal. I was talking about property, land, house, whatever. King of Pentacles is right next to the Ace of Pentacles. So maybe you've been trying to find a way to greater financial security, and the energies are here. There's some answers, some things that may help you. And again, the trick is to be open to the signs. Not necessarily in a magical way, like it could be magical, but also if we're rushing around too much, we could miss something right in front of our face. We could rush into a store and maybe someone we've been wanting to see for a long time is right there. And if you were not focused on rushing around, you would have seen that person, right? But they didn't see you because their back was turned to you. But if you saw them, you would have recognized them. If you saw a certain sign, like a literal sign with words on it, if you had seen a sign, it might give you some information that you need. If you were rushing around and totally like farsighted, focused on something way down in the future, not focused in the present, you would have missed that. I'm picturing a bank. There's an opportunity with a bank. A bank, maybe your bank has a special offer right now. And usually banks don't really have anything all that earth-shattering to offer us, but it could be like a credit union or just something different. I don't know why I'm picturing a basic bank. I don't know why. But there might be some information or an offer that you don't want to miss. Pay attention to your finances. So I think some of you are doing this. All right, Gemini, and look at this, the horseshoe and good luck. And I was going to mention horses a little while ago, and I thought, oh, that might just because, you know, my daughter likes horses, you know, and she popped into my head. But then the horseshoe came out. So good luck is coming your way. Good luck, fertility, abundance is what I'm getting. Broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. And I know exactly what this means. The thing you've been obsessed with, wanting to fix. You don't need to focus on that and fix that. You're just trying to find something as a distraction. So change the energy up, change the scenery, and be open to other things in your environment. And then you're going to see the answers. Because look, we have the Sun there, Ace of Pentacles, strong potential in so many things, and Judgment, a higher calling. Like, put your focus forward, but not, like I said, not far-sighted. Not way 10 towns over. You know what I mean? Like you're driving your car and your focus is 10 towns over. No, what matters is right here and now. So this is Angel Answers. You can always reflect on a question when I'm shuffling this deck, but you don't have to. A year from now, I think many of you are going to have a much different perspective on life, but you don't have to wait till then for this to happen. Change is always happening. Change is now. I love this good luck card. What's this good luck card all about in this middle row here? We have a yes. So if you had a particular question, the answer is yes. If you're like, yeah, right, there's no good luck here. Yes, there is. You'll see it if you look for it, but don't make something be a sign that might not be a sign. Don't force it. Use your intuition. Feel it. If it feels right, if it feels like something to look into, go with it. And if you believe, so yeah, believe in yourself, Gemini. So let's see. Let's go over here to the Kitty Oracle deck. I always like to show the front of it because it's so cute. And then we'll get an Archangel Michael card. All right, Gemini, be thankful, count your blessings. Yeah, you have so much to be thankful for. Some things you might need to take a break from because you're getting bored, but you'll get back to it later, and maybe add some spice to it, right? And we have indulge yourself, give yourself a treat. Yeah. Give yourself a treat. Let's see, Archangel Michael deck. Whoa, almost dropped it. What else for Gemini? We have 20 or 2. No, it is not yet time. So maybe that's why some of you are feeling like bored or stuck, because the divine timing isn't quite here yet, but there's plenty to do in the meantime. This is not the divine right time to take action. Please be patient. The opportune moment is approaching. Okay, and you don't want to miss that. Remember I was saying with the Knight of Swords and the Two of Cups, you don't want to miss that. It could be an opportunity in love. Never force that either. Could be an opportunity to partner with someone in business. Sell something, buy something. Let's get one more. Pray from the heart. See, we're talking about getting into your heart energy. 23 or 5. Prayer really can move mountains. Reach out to the divine with your heart's concerns and watch miracles unfold. Miracles are unfolding for you, Gemini. Thank you so much for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again soon.